moving around and putting yourselves in awkward situations when you're leaning over on the couch trying to type and move and do things like that. So it just becomes challenging to really find a space that works for you.
Oh yeah, so many of us are adjusting to working from home now, but our backs might not be. Meredith Juliet spoke with an expert about neck and back pain that we're all experiencing in non-traditional workspaces.
Yeah, and this is my work from home setup. So obviously very, very non-traditional, doing television broadcasts from my kitchen island. And we asked everybody on Twitter, what are you doing? What's your work from home setup? This is from Michelle. She's our overnight sunrise producer. She says this is where she works from 11:30 p.m. to 6 a.m. and then she moves to the couch to watch the show. Very impressive, Michelle. This is from a woman named Morgan. She shared her work from home setup. That's a great desk. Looks like she has the ability to stand, to sit up, which is one of the tips I'm going to share here in a minute. Dustin Grove is our weekend sunrise anchor, and he sits on a bench for the whole 3-hour show, which I think sounds really miserable, but he says it helps him stay focused. And here are some of the tips I got from our experts. So the first one, do alternate between sitting and standing as much as possible, and don't sit or stand in the same position for too long. Do hold, your phone or your iPad, tablet up at your eye level. Don't tilt it down. That'll help you keep your neck kind of on the top of your spine, which will help with that neck and back pain. And he had some tips about using things around your house to make your office set up a little better.
To get your workstation in a proper position, think about what you have at your home. Be creative. Use tissue boxes, books, pillows, those kinds of things to help when you're seated in the chair. Put a pillow behind your back to be able to provide some support.
And lastly, we are in a global pandemic right now. So the last tip they had, I think, is the best tip. If you can't do this right now, or if you have trouble adjusting your posture, or you all of a sudden realize you're slouching over, don't be hard on yourself. Right now, we're just trying to get through this really, really tough time. These are just a few tips to help make it a little easier if you are working from home, but it's not something to be hard on yourself about. Jenny?